Welcome back to Next Gen Auto Hub. In the annals of automotive history, few beginnings are as humble yet as impactful as that of Volvo. The year was 1927, and in a small factory on Hisingen Island in Gothenburg, Sweden, a new era quietly began. The car that rolled out of the workshop that spring would go on to symbolize safety, strength, and Scandinavian craftsmanship. Its name was V4, affectionately known as Jakob. The car that started it all. To understand Jakob, we must first understand the world it was born into. The 1920s were a time of mechanical revolution. The automobile was transforming from luxury to necessity. But in Sweden, the rugged terrain, cold winters, and unpaved roads demanded something different, a car that could withstand the country's demanding conditions while offering reliability and durability. Two visionaries, Assar Gabrielsson and Gustav Larson, shared that belief. Gabrielsson, a businessman and marketing expert, and Larson, an engineer, were both driven by a simple but profound idea. Cars must be built to endure Swedish roads and Swedish weather. They founded Volvo AB, from the Latin word volvere, meaning I roll. And in 1927, their dream quite literally began to roll with the creation of the V4. The name itself, V4, stood for Öppen Vagn, 4 cylindrar, open car, 4 cylinders. It was an open-top tourer, designed not for luxury or speed, but for dependability. Its frame was made of Swedish steel, strong and flexible enough to handle uneven rural roads. Under the hood, it carried a 1.9-liter inline-4 engine, producing 28 horsepower, mated to a 3-speed manual transmission. By today's standards, modest. But in 1927, this was engineering elegance, reliable, efficient, and easy to service. Jakob could reach a top speed of about 90 km per hour, though most drivers rarely pushed it that far. It was built to endure, not to race. The design reflected the spirit of the times, functional yet graceful. Long fenders, wooden spoked wheels, a simple upright grille, and a canvas roof defined its exterior. The body was handcrafted using ash wood and sheet metal panels, a method typical of early automobiles. The color, a deep dark blue paired with black fenders, dignified and distinctly Scandinavian. Inside, the cabin was minimal but inviting. 2 leather seats, a simple dashboard, and a large steering wheel gave the driver a feeling of mechanical connection. No unnecessary ornamentation, every detail served a purpose. But the V4's story is not just about engineering, it's about philosophy. From its very first day, Volvo established a guiding principle: safety is not optional. Though primitive by modern standards, Jakob was designed with a strong chassis and robust body construction, laying the groundwork for Volvo's future safety legacy. It wasn't just a car, it was a promise that Volvo vehicles would protect their passengers, no matter the conditions. On April 14, 1927, the very first V4 officially left the assembly line. That specific car, numbered Jakob No. 1, became a symbol of the company's birth. Only 280 units of the V4 were built, but each represented a monumental step forward for Swedish automotive engineering. Interestingly, the first production attempt was delayed. The initial batch of gearboxes had a manufacturing flaw, and rather than rush to market, Volvo decided to fix the issue before delivery, a decision that reflected the company's integrity and commitment to quality, even before the brand became known worldwide. Soon after the V4, Volvo introduced a closed-roof version called the PV4, better suited for the cold Nordic climate. While the PV4 became more popular, it was the original open-top Jakob that laid the foundation for everything that followed. Jakob's legacy goes far beyond its specifications. It was the starting point of a philosophy of cars built not for glamour, but for people. It established a culture of durability, practicality, and safety that still defines Volvo nearly a century later. Today, the original Jakob No. 1 still exists, lovingly preserved at the Volvo Museum in Gothenburg, a tangible reminder of where it all began. Its wooden frame and steel panels may seem simple compared to modern vehicles, but its significance is immeasurable. From this modest car grew one of the world's most respected automotive brands, one that still carries the spirit of those early days in every model it builds. The V4 Jakob wasn't just Volvo's first car. It was a declaration, a statement that quality, safety, and honesty could drive a company forward. Nearly a century later, that same belief continues to roll, just as Jakob once did, down the cobbled streets of Gothenburg, marking the beginning of an enduring journey. Thanks for watching Next Gen Auto Hub, and as always, stay curious, stay inspired, and keep driving toward the future.